Good afternoon, Ben Peacock here with Horizon Background Screening. And we had a great couple questions come into the website the other day. I'm sorry, actually via email the other day. So I just wanted to share that with you again. Our website is horizonscreening.com. Our best email address to send us questions is info@horizonscreening.com. And we had a great question come up the other day, and that was, what is the least expensive, quickest, easiest background check I can do? Now, I want to preface this by saying you can do a very, very detailed background check for less than $100 and normally get that back in 2 or 3 days. If you're waiting more than 2 or 3 days to get a background check back, unless there's extenuating circumstances, like it's coming from, you're searching counties like in California, Louisiana, sometimes a little slow, New York, those kind of things, you really should be getting it back within 2 or 3 days. Sometimes we do see delays with like drug testing and employment education verification, but really 2 or 3 days should be your kind of your sweet spot. But an inexpensive, quick background check. We can probably do those for you depending on the volume and exactly what you're needing, probably $25, $30, and you're probably going to get most of that back next day. That would be, first of all, we run a social security number check just to make sure that the person is who they say they are, and to give us a list of addresses to search for us specifically by jurisdiction. I would probably recommend doing at least the current county criminal, courthouse criminal search in that county for that applicant, sex offender search, a multi-jurisdictional search as well. That is not an end-all, be-all. A lot of companies will sell it as that. It's really just a nice supplement search. It may help you find something that you wouldn't find otherwise. And then those kind of searches may then open a door for you to say, hey, now we want to dig a little bit deeper. The other thing I would make sure you're doing also, specifically if someone is driving any of your vehicles or anything like that, is definitely do a motor vehicle record search as well, just to kind of get a better idea. So that's going to add a little bit to stuff. And if anybody's ever dealing with your money, definitely run a credit check. A lot of people are pushing against those now just because of some issues with questions of, hey, why do you need someone's credit information before you make a hiring decision? And I would say if they're dealing with your money, that's the kind of thing you need to know. Or if you're going to someone's home, we have a lot of blue collar clients that are going in and out of people's homes. You might not want to dig that deep, but there is a concern, like I said, theft, those kind of things. So you do just want to make sure that you do all the other steps to make sure that limits or eliminates any kinds of concerns. And then one other big thing that we try and share with people, and hopefully this kind of makes sense, but one big deterrent to hiring someone who does have maybe a lengthy criminal history or some issues is that at the application process, you let them know that you are going to do a background check. That may have people pull themselves out of even being open to the position. And then lastly, let me just say this, the importance of second chances. We are big advocates of look at someone's criminal history, look at the entire background check before you make a decision. Is it something that it was done in the past? Maybe you can talk to them about it. But if you can hire somebody who's made a mistake, obviously you got to use good judgment there, but don't just have something in someone's past immediately eliminate them. That would be something we would highly recommend against. Definitely dig a little bit deeper on situations. But thank you so much. It was a great question. Yeah, you can get a good background check for probably $25, $30, get a lot of good information. But then again, we would recommend maybe dig a little bit deeper. That's something you can do. You can get really, really strong, in-depth background checks for less than $100 and back in 2 or 3 days. Thanks so much again. Hope you guys are learning a lot here. We really appreciate you guys listening, tuning in, and asking questions. Thanks so much. Have a great night.